All right, so let's appreciate here for a moment what's going on. So we got Lich's Mastery here. Hexproof, you can't lose the game. When you gain life, draw cards. When you lose life, instead exile a permanent you control or a card from your hand or discard pile. And then we've got Mirari's Conjecture, returns instant cards, return sorcery card, and then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy that. Okay. And we've got Revitalize here, which is basically a draw 4 once we have Lich's Mastery in play. Root Snare is just 2 mana fog. We've got that. Chance for Glory is just like actual Time Walk with Lich Mastery out. How do we actually win the game, chat? Love Jane Doe, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. We've got Mastermind's Acquisition, which gets a card from our sideboard. There's something in our sideboard that lets us win the game. You wish for Banefire. Is that really the win con? We've got Chromium, Banefire, and Primal Tide, and Lyra. Okay. Win cons are in the sideboard. All right. It's going to be an interesting dance, like what win cons we sideboard in and which ones we don't. We'll see how this goes. Oh, you conjecture and then you get back your wish. That's funny. It's really funny. I'm interested to see both how functional the mana is in this deck and if we can impact the board fast enough to be reasonable. Spiral with Conjecture lets you take infinite turns. How does that work? This This is a good start. This is a good start to the deck. All right, these are castable. I mean, Search for Azcanta sounds great, right? We're gonna learn together. Conjecture 1, get Drory. 2, get Spiral. 3, cast Glory. You could loop with 2 Conjectures. All right, I'll tell you what. When I can go infinite, somebody raise your hand and tell me that I'm infinite. I always put Celestial Lands in my Dimir deck, right? This makes 2 mana of any one color. Okay, that's like hella fixing, right? I would love to draw a land. Life. Gift of Paradise. Man, how does this card work with the auto tapper? Yeah, that looks like it. That looks like it canon. I was watching him stream the other day, and that one seemed pretty reasonable. I think I'm gonna bin this, right? Root Snare. It works great with auto tapper. Let's find out. Okay. Target a land. I'm gonna target this one. Wow, that's so good. Why is this so good? Why are you so great, auto tapper? Why are you so great? Can I just like bin aggressively here? So I can like flip the search for Azcanta. Well, I guess they have the Assassin's Trophy, which means they can kill this. But like if they're trophying this and they're not trophying this. Yeah, this is Ollie's pile of cards. That's a Woodland Cemetery. Am I supposed to do this? Oh, I can't look at my sideboard while I'm playing this, right? I guess I'm gonna do this. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna go get a Lich, right? But they have a, oh, the Lich is hexproof. I don't know, I'm supposed to do this, right? Am I not supposed to do this? I don't know what I'm doing, chat. They do have creatures, that's definitely true. Perfect, Wildfire, thank you. I'm not 100% if I'm going yet, but I think I'm gonna try and speak. I gotta talk to Christy about it. The idea popped in my head this afternoon, so. So I can flip, search for Azcanta next turn. Whoa, there's basic lands in my deck. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting there to be basic lands. I'm gonna pass the turn here. And then, so I have 8 mana right now. So that means next turn I can play the Lich's Mastery plus Root Snare. Which is nice. GPs don't cost $1,000 if you're not flying to them. The Grand Prix thinking about going to in November is only in Milwaukee, so that's pretty close to me. Woo! We found a piece of candy, chat. We found a piece of candy. Because my health total doesn't matter. My health total doesn't matter once I have Lich's Mastery in play. So taking the hit last turn was free. It doesn't matter because my health total is no longer relevant. Because Lich's Mastery says my cards are what matter. Yeah, you just have to make sure you have enough stuff to exile. Exactly. This says I can't lose the game, right? Yeah, it does. All right. Draw 4. Let's do the time warp again. Well, I'm glad I have a time warp because our hands kind of poop. All right, that's a Root Snare. And nice guild gates, right? I have 10 cards in my bin. Why 5 colors though? Having met Ollie, probably just to say we can. Is the reason we're 5 colors. I would assume the reason we're 5 colors is because we can. Come on, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Do do do. Do do do. Look at that sweet animation. Bye, friends. Settle down over there, class. Yeah, I think E2 Lava Runner just pushes you too much in a linear direction. So one of the reasons why the blue-red tempo deck is reasonable is because it's a deck that can assume a more controlling role when it needs to. And E2 Lava Runner basically does one thing: kill. All right, am I infinite? Am I supposed to be infinite? What am I doing? I think I'm supposed to be infinite at this point. So I play this. And this gets me back Chance for Glory. Right? And now I cast Chance for Glory. Alright, they've decided they can no longer win. Then we get back our wish. And then what does the wish do? The wish gets Nature Spiral, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. You can tutor for Spiral and Conjecture from the board. And then you start looping. That's a lot. Alright, just a friendly rule, because we have a lot of people in here tonight, probably ones that haven't watched the stream before. If you're going to tell me I messed up, I encourage you to do so, but you need to be constructive and specific. You need to tell me what I messed up, why I messed it up, and how I could do it better in the future. So, need to be specific. Just shouting at me that I'm wrong doesn't help me. We're almost at a year. Zarim, thank you for the 10-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. For those of you that are new to the stream, welcome. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm going to be doing streams with Magic Arena playing Standard every Wednesday evening. I do all constructed on this channel. Lots of Standard and some Modern as well. Do I not sideboard? I feel like I'm not supposed to sideboard. Looking at the sideboard, I feel like I only board against control. I think we only sideboard against control. Like the Duresses and some of our threats probably come in against control decks. Can bring in Contempt, okay. You sideboard against decks with Cleansing Nova. Okay, that makes sense. Because they can actually kill Lich's Mastery. What on God's green earth? Enters tap and enters the battlefield sacrifice unless you pay 1. Believe it or not, I didn't know this card existed, but now that I've read it, I'm not surprised that it's in our deck. I mean, this hand is definitely keepable. It is definitely very keepable. So I played this, and then I have to pay 1. Perfect. It's like a double tap land. It like taps so hard it taps something else. Have my Prime sub for the month. Who should I give it to? You're the only streamer I really watch. Well, if you want to support my content extra, Zarin, you can Prime sub to Christy. Those technically head in my direction too. If you want to double up here. Otherwise, there's a lot of other great people out there. I appreciate it. Hey, Talo Tactics. Thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. Welcome. Is the Stream Decker link okay? No, the Stream Decker is great cannon gear. Stream Decker exports to Magic Arena too. Oh, cannon gear. Did you have a donation? Was that from today or was that from earlier? I think I missed your tenor. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Cannon. Lich's Mastery. Am I at a point in my life? I made a meme account to double sub to Jeff and then moved it to Christy and Kent when they started. Yeah, I'm probably in for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and Discovery here. Looking for another land here or a ramp spell. That is both of those things, chat. I'm gonna grab the Overgrown Tomb this turn, so that way I can just put it into play tap, because I don't think I really need to Root Snare this turn, right? Let's go ahead and do that and pass. Is this deck greedier than my greed pile? 110%, Brecken. Oh, they do have a duress, so they're gonna get to duress my Lich's Mastery. That's fine, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Do I want this Gift of Paradise if they're taking away my Lich's Mastery, though? It's an interesting question. They took my Settle. Okay. 2 months, wonderful months in Hoaglandia already. Mutton Chops, welcome back. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. That is a Vraska. So I'm taking 5 on this combat step and then 9 next turn. Settle was the one card they do the text box on. They just like take the card you know. My health. There's only 2 cards in my bin, so I have 6 mana right now. This is 7. I kind of want to get to 8 before I Lich's Mastery, so that way I can, wonder if I was supposed to Conjecture there and take my Settle back up. I could have gotten Settle and then gotten Discovery back. Maybe that was right.
Your demise won't be quick or quiet.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to go ahead... and Root Snare. Putting the gift on a basic because of Field of Ruin. That's a good note closer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just snare here. And then I'll Conjecture and pick the Settle up this turn. Just left up the Gateway Plaza, so that seems good for me. So we'll take Settle, and then next one I can take the Discovery, just kind of like use this as a value play, basically. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and Revitalize here. So I gain a little bit of health. We're still a little bit off of this Lich's Master, it feels like. I need to clean their board out a touch. Or do they draw another duress? Oh, they're just floating here. Get Snare in case you draw a land. Oh, that's true. If I draw a land, I don't know. Like, that's kind of gambling. I think I'd rather just like get the wreckage going. Taurus, thank you for the 13-month resubscription there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Thanks for shipping those Bezo bucks this way again. You've got a Branchy Poo. Yeah, I get to get a sorcery this time, so I'm gonna get to pick Discovery back up. Second Mastery, less good than the first. I get to go ahead and grab Discovery here. I can Discovery and then still hold Settle the Wreckage up. They know about the Settle though, so they're not gonna run headlong into it this time. Chance for Glory, huh? So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I need 9 to do this with it. I guess I'm gonna bin both of these.
Hi.
Hi, wife.
Are you staying up late?
Oh, you know what? I can take the Chance for Glory. Yeah, I'm gonna run late. Okay. I can take the Chance for Glory, and then next turn I can double cast it, and then play the Lich's Master in the first turn, and then untap with it. Yeah, that's actually really good. And Settle means I don't die this turn. Christy said she's going to bed. Yeah, I was muted intentionally. I was talking to my wife. She's acquiring snacks for us. I don't have a fancy mute icon up here. I should probably add one.
Tell him also that you are
You can hear me
from
now.
my computer.
Yeah, that's true too. I am currently streaming from her Diablo computer. I need to add the mute icon up here. 10 out of 10. Sorry, I know y'all are used to nice things like that. Need to make sure I get that done here. So this will double up chance for glory next turn, giving me 2 turns. And then I can contempt plus chance for glory next turn. Oh, it does everything?
Not this.
Oh, it does all of it. Yeah, that looks great. Carnage Tyrant is rude. What a rude dude. What? No, I have Lich's Mastery. Duh. I have exactly enough mana to double this one up. That one, and then that happens, and I get that one. Unfortunately, I'm only going to 14, which is 2 Carnage Tyrant hits. Whoo, buddy! This deck is fun. This deck is really neat. This is a draw 4. Let's tap off of this. And this. We're looking for another taking extra turns card.
I like how they're both
You're correct. Yep. I asked them what rooms they wanted to sleep in, and they picked those rooms. Oh no! Oh no! Do I have an extra turn? I don't have an extra turn, right? Wouldn't have been an option to save Contempt to draw 2 during... How would Contempt draw 2? Oh! Contempt draws 2 off of Lich's Mastery. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're totally right that I should have done that. I forgot that Contempt was going to draw me cards. Yeah, I could actually die here because I've messed up. I could have drawn 2 more cards than I did. I forgot that this was going to convert my health gain into drawing cards. Yeah, because like getting rid of the 2/2 was like doesn't really matter. Like getting rid of either of the things didn't really matter, honestly. All right, let's get rid of a bunch of random crap in here. Oh my god, this interface is horrible. Oh my god, I'm gonna time out. This is rancid. I guess I don't need extra Lich's Masteries, huh? That interface is really bad. Fair's fair. I love a lot of things Arena has going on, but that interface was terrible. I found the suffering. Yeah, I believe you lose the game when you run out of timeouts. If your timer goes all the way down and you're out of timeouts, you lose the game. That being said, I do have 2 of them, so... Alright, that's a really good one. You don't lose, you immediately pass priority. Okay, that's good to know. I actually didn't know, so thank you for clarifying that. Come on. Oh, can you settle down over there? Okay, thanks. Simmer down. Simmer down. Yeah, Vraska Emblem doesn't do anything. That says we can't lose the game. Can't lose the game beats you lose the game.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
This deck must just stomp all over these black-green decks. I don't think I ever want to play against a basic mountain, but I probably can't lose this style of matchup, huh? Oh no, not a 2/3. The 2/3 that came with a 1/1. Oh no, chat. The seagulls on Settle are a nice little touch. They really are, aren't they? You lose these matchups when you don't draw anything. That's fair, but I also could have, like, remember, I messed this game up. I could have drawn 2 more cards than I did this game. The reason why I'm as far behind as I am is my fault.
It's lost.
No, it would have only been 2 more cards because the thing doubling my spells wouldn't have happened the following turn. I don't need 2 Settle the Wreckages in here, and I don't need 2 Revitalizes in here. The problem with something like Mission Briefing is I think this deck already has enough clunk in the trunk that you just, like, don't want another clunky card. Alright, give me a Conjecture. Give me a Demonic Tutor. Give me a Temple Garden. Yeah, we're gonna have to start sacrificing permanents here, chap. So I'm keeping Chance for Glory, Settle, and Revitalize in here, I think. Three permanents. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna get rid of a land. So the problem with adding standard decks to my website is that adding decks to my website is a pretty significant amount of work, and standard decks just change pretty quickly. So it's difficult to justify like doing that much work for something that's going to be like irrelevant in a very short amount of time. Hey, Zigzul, thank you very much for the 4-month resubscription there. I appreciate that. Welcome. What do I do here? So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 mana. I can wish for a Conjecture, but is that good enough? Like, I have to take this hit right in turn, right? You think I can Conjecture for the Sweeper and destroy all the creatures? I have a Cleansing Nova in my board. I have a destroy all the idiots in my board. You just like wish for Wrath here. It's like, because like if I wish for Wrath, like they don't have any pressure going on, right? Like they get to draw a bunch of cards here. Okay, fair. But like I'm gonna attack next turn and then I get a redraw. Imagine if this was Fumigate. Good lord. I have no idea what this deck wants. This is an Ali Andrazi special. Decks like this that have a lot going on, generally speaking, you shouldn't make many changes to them until you've played with them a pretty significant amount. Usually decks that like have this many weird things going for them, people have like worked on enough that like you should probably assume that they know about what they're doing. I have 4 cards in my bin and 9 lands in play. Could have grabbed Lyra there. No, grabbing Lyra is pretty bad if they have any sort of Doomblade. I'm at 0 because I have standard staple Lich's Mastery in play, which is I can't lose the game. Yeah, Lyra would have just ate a big one very quickly. So here's hoping for a Fog, a Settle, a way to gain some life. Vraska Alt gives us a life. That's true. That one. Vraska Alt giving us a health is one of those. It's funny because it's true moments, right? Scoop phase? Why are we in the scoop phase? Why is it GG? I have 4. I'm at like 13. They're attacking for what? A 7 here? 8. Yeah, again, this kind of all comes back to earlier in this game, I could have... Yeah, we're probably dead here. Alright, I agree. I agree with the scoop phase. Earlier in this game, I missequenced a Vraska's Contempt, and if I would have waited a turn with it, I would have gotten to draw 2 cards from it. So even though we drew a lot of bricks there at the end, earlier in the game I could have given myself a chance to draw 2 more cards and I missed it. And if we had 2 more cards, there's a good chance we would have won that game. You think tutoring for a draw 4 was better? I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know. That's an interesting question too. I don't think I had that many settles in my deck, and I only had 9 mana, so I couldn't tutor, draw 4, and cast settle. I would have had to draw like settle plus a land. So I don't think that's better necessarily. Yeah, but like Root Snare is like a temporary solution to a permanent problem. We had 1 fog in our deck, I think, so not many. There's only 2 Root Snares in the deck. I guess. So like this is a blue-black card, but we can cast it off of just black mana, right? So it seems fine. Chance could have been drawn there. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe wishing for the draw 4 was better. I could have gotten the drawn 4, and then there would have been reasonable things to hit with it afterwards. That's not true. Tutoring for Conjecture and getting back the extra turn thing didn't accomplish anything, Midget Cow, because I was just like dead on board to all their stuff. I would have had to lose most of my board there. I only had 9 mana during that window. I think that people are correct that I should have tutored for the draw 4. I think there were enough good hits off the draw 4 that that's probably what I should have done. Yeah, and I think the viewer numbers for tonight are they're definitely up a little bit because Caleb's off, right? Which was one of the reasons why I'm running a little bit later than normal tonight. I guess I'm gonna go till at least midnight every night, but I plan to run for a little bit past midnight tonight at the very least. All right. That's a lot of sub gifts, Marty. Thank you. That is, thank Marty doling out the goodies. Welcome, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out tonight, by the way. I haven't really shilled much this evening. For those of you that are joining us, if you haven't seen the stream before, I don't stream in this streams. I'm not in this stream slot very often. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I do stream full-time here on Twitch, but mostly during the day. If you're enjoying my content, make sure you follow the channel. Following doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. Past following, you can also support my content by subscribing or checking out my YouTube videos. So everything that I stream on this channel, 100% of my content gets added to my YouTube channel after the fact, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. And I break everything up on there by deck. So if you're interested in finding more video standard content, we've been playing a bunch of standard the last 2 weeks on this channel. Pretty much only play standard and modern here on the stream. And you can find all of that on my YouTube. Marty's doled out a lot of sub gifts. All right, chat. I feel like I have all the tools I need to win this game, and I need to figure out what's the best way to deploy them. So next turn, I'm taking 5, 8. So I'm going to 10. So I just like Mastermind for the sweeper here and like hope not to get duressed. I think I just Mastermind for the sweeper here. I think we just Mastermind for sweeper. They know the Cleansing Nova's coming. We're just like trying not to get duressed here. Marty is individually responsible for a whole emote. Just about. Vraska, sure.
My crew is the finest in the seas.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I'm on the... there's so many subglyphs. For those of you that have brand new sub gifts there from Marty or Brecken, shout outs to both of them. They're great. Be sure to pop into the subs Discord. We talk about Magic and all sorts of other great stuff there. And there'll be gonna be some emotes, some notifications popping up their red screen for a hot second there. And sorry about the beepings from the kitchen. My wife is making a snack for us, and I'm streaming from my upstairs computer this evening, so I am on the same floor as that. Why not tutor for Settle makes their Izoni worse? Because they know whatever sweeper I'm getting is coming, and I would prefer that they don't know that it's coming for us. That they can play around Settle if they know it's coming, is basically what it comes down to. So I'm probably gonna trophy this, right? If I trophy this, they could alt this and make my health total 1, but then I can revitalize in response. Are they actually fighting with sub-gifts? Y'all are great. I'm gonna do your Jeskai deck, your Jeskai Singleton deck after this one, Brecken, by the way. We'll get to that up next. I didn't realize Anna was still here. I won't be outdone. Well then, good evening. All right, so I'm gonna play this land. I think I'm gonna trophy this and pass the turn here. So I'm gonna put a stop on my opponent's upkeep here, because if they pay health with the Doom Whisperer to start surveilling, I want to Assassin's Trophy it after they pay health to make them choose between getting a land and shuffling their deck. Please help me, I'm scared. Watch out, Marty still has more overall. I like that chat is baiting people into trying to do more. Well, believe it or not, we just got another emoticon on the channel. So, Marty, Brecken, Anner, you know, we actually just rolled past and got a 30. I think that's a 33rd emote. Welcome to Hoglandia, folks. Anner and Marty and Brecken, they help run the place. They keep the lights on, yep. And they did shuffle their surveil there, which is good for us. How much do you get for subs? How much money was just I get about $3 per sub. Little over $3 per sub. What even is this chat? My people here in Hoglandia are great. Hoglandia is a great and thriving nation here on Twitch. Is Anoronics going to break notifications for like the next hour? Quite possibly. This is Hoglandia's equivalent of the draft, right? We are drafting people into Hoglandia. You're basically forcing people to pick up shovels. Just like you get a shovel and you get a shovel. Everybody gets a shovel. Which evenings will I be running late in the future? I'm gonna be running late on Wednesdays and Friday nights. Peace, Serum. Have a good one. So there's 9 cards in my bin. Am I supposed to Lich's Mastery next turn? I think I am, right? They only have 4 power in play. Hopefully they don't have another creature to play out here. If they don't have another creature, I'm definitely gonna Mastery next turn. Is Anoronics Oprah? I'm unsure. I've never seen Anoronics and Oprah in the same place at the same time, so it's quite possible that he's Oprah. That was over 100 subs in a row thereabouts. There are so many shovels. Everybody get in the trenches and dig for it. All right, so binning the extra mastery is free. I probably don't need this search for Azcanta. Revitalize plus Chance for Glory are both great next turn. Oh, I actually can't cast the Chance for Glory yet. This interface from the graveyard is really bad. Punt count infinity with the sub gift. Welcome. Chance for Glory bits for Boros turns in the queue. Thank you, G-Goat. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna start with Revitalize here, right? Gonna do this to start here. So this is a draw 4. We're looking for a red source here. Gift of Paradise works, right? Gift of Paradise is a draw 3. So I play this, and then that's not how I want to tap for this. So if I do this, I can put this on the Hinterland Harbor, And then Hinterland Harbor is going to tap for red, and then this taps for white. So I'm going to draw 3 here. And this deck is really sweet when it goes off. Are we infinite yet? Can somebody just like raise your hand when we have infinite turns? Because I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know when we're supposed to have infinite turns. All right, so Conjecture gets me back an instant, right? So I get back a chance for glory here. Yeah, we need more mana, right? I'm pretty sure we get close to infinite here. So this is gonna use the wrong colors here. So let's fix that. So I'm gonna play the Conjecture out. I'm gonna pick up my extra turn card. So I get chance for glory back. And then chance for glory gives me an extra turn. So now I get to start another one. I drew a chance for glory for the turn. So I'm going to pick Mastermind's acquisition back up here. Meet a regrowth for this. Okay, so I'm going to start with Paradise Mantle. So what do we do? What do we do with the tutor now? I'm just assuming the sub animation is never going to stop. Because Anna and Marty and Brickett are awesome. Everybody, there's so many shovels in chat. Alright, so I'm gonna play this land. Tutor for the. Do I take an extra turn though, right? I should take an extra turn. Just in case you thought it was over. I don't actually know how we win the game from here. So we go, oh, we do this, and we get a card we own from outside the game. We have an extra turn in the bank. So this gets the regrowth out of the sideboard. And then the Natural Spiral is gonna be forked next turn, right? So I think we are infinite at this point. So this doubles these up. So then Natural Spiral gets cast and picks up the Conjecture, right? I feel bad because I can't point out, oh, there isn't actually anything else in here to get, right? And then the Conjecture's gonna get the extra turn card, and the extra turn card's gonna be doubled, so it'll give me 2 extra turns. So is that how are we heading in that? I think we're heading in that direction. I feel bad because I can't acknowledge. I feel like I've missed some sub gifts that happened in there, but I'm also trying to figure out how to win the game at the moment. All right, so then this lets me take 2 extra turns. And then next turn, we'll get Mastermind's acquisition for the other Conjecture out of our sideboard. Is how this is gonna work, right? Just play the game. All right, so I return an instant or sorcery. I'm gonna get Mastermind's acquisition. They're at 18. I don't know how we. Oh, when we have the double up, then the Banefire wins the game. Okay, I get it now. All right, so let's do these. God, could you imagine? Don't you want to play this game on your cell phone, chat? Doesn't that sound fun? Okay, why can't I play this game on my cell phone yet? Please give me Magic on my cell phone. All right, so I do this. I have an extra turn in the bank, right? So next turn, my Banefire is going to be doubled, right? And I have plenty of mana to kill them with that. So Banefire is going to be lethal. I feel like I should kill all their creatures for good measure. I feel like I should just send the message. Just like, I'm going to kill all your creatures. You can also just smack them with Lyra over and over again. I just want you to know that I don't have to do this, but I can. Oh, there's just the notifications don't stop. Choo choo. All right, I don't know how much this X needs to be. I'm gonna assume I can make this happen for 9. I'm gonna assume I can do it for 9. I could have done it for more than 9. Watch him like gain some life here in response. All right, we did it. We fumbled through and we figured it out. Don't stop sub-gifting. Hold on to that feeling. Oh ho, we'll make it, I swear. Oh ho, living on a prayer. Well, when I signed on tonight, I think I had like 2,400 sub points, and now there's like 2,600 sub points. What should you play this weekend? In what format? In Modern? And Marty and Anna and Brecken, y'all know how the system works. Message me what you wanna make happen. As a friendly reminder for people that are new to the stream, I got 1,600 people in here tonight. That's really awesome. That's my highest peak in a while. This stream, this deck list that's submitted, this was a deck list from Ali Andrazi, but one of my subscribers submitted this deck list. Basically, all the decks we play on this stream are viewer-submitted deck lists, so if you're interested in potentially having me play one of your decks on the stream in the future, be sure to check out my deck submission process on my website, jeffhoagland.com. Punt count, doling out some sub-giftaroonies as well. Good evening, wife.
Giftaroonies.
Giftaroonies. We got another emote. Do a 24-hour stream.
No.
I do have to, so I don't have to work. I'm not sure if I don't have to, I have to drive Jake to school tomorrow afternoon. So Jake goes to daycare in the morning, but then he goes to preschool in the afternoon. So, we go first. This standard format is really awesome. This is the best standard format. To set the bar low, it's the best standard format I've played in a long time. And it might be one of the best, period. We'll see. It's still early to make those claims, right? I think I keep this. I don't actually know what this is. I feel like any hand that can cast my spells is supposed to be a keep. It's probably a good thing that we're like playing this one now and not like 2 hours from now when I'm more tired. Highland Lake, so some kind of dedicated blue-red deck most likely, since they have more than just the 8 duels. Just tune in what is going on in this deck. So you can find the exact deck list on the screen via the Stream Decker widget. This is the Ali Andrazi's Rainbow Lich deck. I believe he had an article written about this on Cool Stuff Inc. recently. Am I acquisitioning for something here? How do I ever beat a counterspell? Can I ever beat a counterspell game 1? Oh, I totally just do this and get a Carnage Tyrant if they let it resolve. That's easy. Easy. Snap, get Tyrant if they let it resolve. Rats, they saw the line, chat. Wow, they syncopated it too, which makes the conjecture worse. Feels bad. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to wait a turn to play that because, yeah, they could tap out for Crackling Drake on 4. Yeah, I think that was a mistake on my part. I should have waited on that because there was a good chance they're a Crackling Drake deck. Which means if that would have resolved, I would have been able to grab it this turn. I get to kill this, but it still feels bad. I would have rather cast my conjecture or cast my intent. Is that what they're called? Diabolic Intent? Mastermind's Acquisition. Not even close. Not even close. Don't really have anything to do here. Counterspells. Counterspells are the enemy of fun. So how do we sideboard against a control deck, chat? Do I board in? I board in the Carnage Tyrants, right? Ian with the clutch point out. We found the deck Syncopate is good against. Yeah, the Duresses definitely come in. The Carnage Tyrants probably come in as well. Bye, friend. Hopefully they don't have a Niv Mizzet here. We're kind of cold to Niv Mizzet, right? Okay, just another Drake. Yeah. So boarding it in makes sense because you can still grab it with the tutor, because it can get cards out of your deck too. It's like a demonic tutor wish split card. I guess I just do this and like get my sweepers back, huh? It's like I have 2 of these in my hand, so like might as well get like my Settle and my Cleansing Nova back. Oh, we bring in all the uncounterable threats. Yeah, I forgot we had a Chromium in the board too. Just have like all the colors. Paint with all the colors of the rainbow, chat. Now I really need to figure out what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do with the emote slots. The Mirari Conjecture gets you an instant back from your graveyard to your hand. It gets you a sorcery back from your graveyard to your hand, and then the third turn it doubles all your spells. I'm glad I put the sub notification in a place that doesn't really obscure the board. It's probably a good line on my part. I think I'm gonna pass here and just Settle the Wreckage this. You can find links or pictures to all the decks that we play here on stream in the deck queue on my website, jeffhoagland.com. Use the navigation at the top for, how about an A+ emote? That's probably not a bad idea. I've got 2 open emote slots right now, actually. I never got the 30-second emote slot in there. So we only have 31 now, and now we have 33 after that flurry of, absurdity and generosity. And like this thing's pretty likely to die next turn, because next turn my things are going to get doubled up. And I could double Cleansing Nova. You want a salad, Marty? We can make a salad emote happen. They just fight with Fire Me to 1. That just happened, huh? All right, so they're tapped out, which means this is my best chance to make this happen, right? So I should definitely chance for glory here. What is with all these sub things? Marty and Anner and Brecken each gifted an absurd amount of subscribers. Yeah, it's Glory Azcanta. And then we look for... Ooh! We look for that one, chat. Are we doing it? I think we might be doing it. Ooh! A piece of candy! Good job tapping out with Fight for Fire, opponent. Let me know how that one's working out for you, huh? Let me know how that one's working out for you. Seems quite excellent for you, huh? Enters tapped. How many cards are there? It looks like we need to restart this. Starting to lag a little bit here. Mastermind's Acquisition. Huh. Library. Do. Oh, geez. I can Mirari Conjecture. Oh, I don't want to tap my red source, though. So let's do this. I need to leave up white and red here. I need to leave up white and red so I can take an extra turn. Yep, so I do this. And I get my chance for glory back. I think we might be winning. I don't actually know because I'm confused as to how we actually win the game with this deck, but I think this might resemble winning. Oh, I didn't have a sorcery in there to go get. That sucks. All right, what do I do? What do I do? I'm panicking. I'm panicking, Chad. I don't know what I'm doing. G-Goat, I missed your bits in there. Oh, those bits were way earlier, right? I think those bits were way earlier. There's... I think I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, I know I Mastermind for Banefire. What chance? Is chance in my sideboard? What is chance, chat? Oh, I just get another turn? I think I take another turn. I think I take another turn. Take a chance on me. The problem is I don't want to let them untap checks. They probably have counter spells. Is the issue here. Root Snare, Graveyard, Transform. So any spells I cast this turn are now doubled. There is still one chance for glory in my deck. So if I use this, it's not going to use my red mana. So if I find a chance for glory, we get to take 2 turns. I found a Revitalize. That's a draw. That's a draw 4. This isn't going to use my red mana, so let's do this. And oh, this draws 8. This draws 8. What is happening? All right, we didn't find the take extra turns card. I mean, that being said, we're still like in an okay spot now, right? And like everything I do here gives me extra health, basically, right? This deck needs a lab man, right? I'm not actually sure if we have the tools to win the game. There's 18 cards left in my deck, so let's try not to deck here. I think I want an Assassin's Trophy. I don't know why, but I'm going to assume that I want it. Oh, you can't deck because of Lich's Mastery! This is a special kind of hell. All right. This one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What am I clicking on, chat? I don't understand. I'm running out of time trying to click on things. I think I'm done discarding cards. All right. All right. My hand shrunk. I think we're good. All right, Goblin Electromancer resolves. Oh, my turn? Thanks. I appreciate that. You should play this at the Invitational. Yeah, I'm probably gonna firm pass on that one. All right, do you have a counterspell? Oh, you don't have a counterspell. That's good for me. I would like a chance for glory, please. Take a chance on me. Do. I haven't played a land yet, right? I did play a land? Maybe I didn't? I don't remember. Alright, so this draws some cards. There's another chance for glory. Let's do this. How's this deck been? Kinda wild. Alright, so now this gets back. I think we're infinite at this point, right? So, oh, we actually have lethal. We have lethal. So I get to do this. I get to chance for glory, take a turn. So chance for glory gives me another turn after this one. And then my Master's Mind acquisition here is going to go get Banefire. And then next turn, my Banefire is doubled from the Conjecture. And kills them. This deck is wild. Alright, so all my things are doubled. I assume I can do this for 10. I assume this... Well, I know what the deck of the evening is going to be. I know what our deck of the evening is going to be. This stream's gonna be weird, but I don't. Should I turn off the desktop audio to like get rid of the dingle for a hot second? All right, so this is definitely a Duress, Chromium, Carnage Tyrant matchup. He brought me snacks. I knew you loved me. So what do I not want in my deck? I don't want these Settle the Wreckages. I think I want the Contempt. I probably don't want the Cleansing Novas. There's a deck list on your screen via the Stream Decker widget, so feel free to get a link there if you want a nice clean deck list. What am I cutting? Yeah, the way Mastermind's acquisition works, you don't have to worry about if it's in your sideboard or not. Oh, bring in this because he's uncounterable. Sure, am I supposed to trim? I feel like I'm supposed to like trim a Lich's Mastery, right? What, do I have Spyglasses in my sideboard too? I need to cut one more card. Marty, you're sober, right? I just want to make sure that you're not like drunk sub-gifting and gonna regret this in the morning. It never ends, right? This is probably a bad deck to try and play while I eat. How does the saying go? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a subwar. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marty, Brecken, and Anoronics are great. It sounds. I think that's how that went. That jingle went to the child. Am I ditching these Revitalizes here? I think I'm ditching the Revitalizes here. I just want to like hit land drops and curve into this Carnage Tyrant. Ideally. Can someone hand me a shovel? Get the man a shovel! I wouldn't be too surprised if this doesn't resolve. This does resolve. That's really good for us. It gets us to the Carnage Tyrant sooner. So I plugged this deck into Arena and I own them all. What have you done to me? You're welcome and I'm sorry. Zyko, thank you for the brand new Prime support. And thank you, Brecken, Marty, and Anner. Has this deck lost a match? I think this is only our second match so far. Oh, I left the Banefire in the board. Oh, maybe I am supposed to just board the Banefire in. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I am supposed to board the Banefire in. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this. Maybe it gets a counterspell. I don't actually know what I'm doing with this, though. So I'm gonna do this. I'll just like go get another Carnage Tyrant. Like next turn I just get to like windmill this Carnage Tyrant. Crap, is this deck good?
What would you risk to search for the unknown? That's real science.
All of these very generous sub-gifts were from a combination of 3 people. Marty, Brecken, and Anoronics.
Oh, come on. want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Yeah, punt count's been doling some out as well. There's Holy Helix Fossil handed out some shovels as well. They could beat the Carnage Tyrant inside of combat. So like if they have a Crackling Drake here, they can beat the Carnage Tyrant inside of combat. Ral is like really lippy. I actually really like the voice acting on Ral. I think it's great flavor. So Carnage Tyrant is totally just like smacking into Ral here, right? Can't leave that guy. Who's gifted the most subs? Marty and Anna both have to be pretty close. They both sent in a lot.
Come on. Breathe
I think I just play the search for Azcanta here. I just basically need to like not get burned out, right? And this Revitalize should help with that a lot. Honestly, I might just Dispersal this turn. Let's go ahead and pass. What's the win con in this deck? Carnage Tyrant or Banefiring them for a bunch. Either works. Yeah, I definitely want to restart Arena. I was told this application had a memory leak too. I hadn't experienced it before tonight though. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I might have a counter spell for it, but I think I want to like try and pick one of these up and take a card out of their hand. No, I think we have the two emotes covered. We're gonna do a salad emote and an A+ emote. Marty's very largely responsible for the new emote slot, and he's been wanting a salad emote for a long time, so I'm gonna deliver on that one. I didn't leave myself dead to this Banefire, right? They only have 7, so they can only do 6, 7, 8 to me next turn. Oh, they have a land, right? No, this is only 9, right? They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, that's lethal. I'm dumb. Yeah. All right. I could have not died there. Should have taken the Banefire, obviously. Counts it a little bit better. The snack was some pizza bread. Actually pretty good. My name is Brad. Thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. It's all downhill from here, chap. It's all downhill from here. Woo! JK LOL. It's okay. Did you ever doubt? Did you ever fail to believe? You thought Lich's Master is gonna let us down. Only I let us down, chat. Lich's Mastery is here to deliver. I think I keep that in just stress here. Obviously, I really wanted a green source, but I think bidding a land, even a land that's not the colors we're looking for, is greedy. Wowza, that's a lot of stuff there. Well. I guess I take the negate since it's the cheapest one. I'm uncertain how we beat that. No, I don't think we want to take the Ral. I think them tapping out for Ral, in fact, is one of our best chances to win. And I guess I just passed the turn here, right? Like, there's no reason to run Mastermind Acquisition in. I mean, they don't have lands. He said as his opponent drew a land. I mean, we could just, like, draw some green sources here and then draw Carnage Tyrant, but it doesn't look like that's about to happen. I think they're just gonna, like, say no a bunch and kill us. Yeah, I shouldn't have messed up last game. Let's go ahead and concede and restart a Magic Arena here. Thanks everyone hanging out tonight, by the way. It's really awesome. We got 1,500 people. My name's Jeff Hoagland. You may or may not be familiar with me. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do all Magic the Gathering. We play 100% constructed here on this channel. We've been playing a ton of Standard on Arena. We also play some Modern on Magic Online. If you're enjoying my stuff, please hit the follow button. Following my stream doesn't cost you anything and lets you know when I go live and with what. You can find my schedule on my website, jeffhoagland.com. It's approximately every Wednesday and Friday evening, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, daytime during the day. I am Central Standard Cornfield time. If you really enjoy my content, you can do like Jotun Blade just did there and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for that, Jotun. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. Thanks for supporting mine with your Twitch Prime this month. I really love streaming Magic, but the reason I'm able to do this full-time as a job is because of Jotun Blade and then wonderful people like Marty and Anner and Breck and all the other people that gifted subs here tonight. Those are the folks that keep me employed. They're the reason I'm able to do this 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week that I do. I'm gonna play, we're gonna play one, maybe two more matches with the 5-color Rainbow Lich deck, and then I've got a couple more decks in my deck queue. So we've got basically every deck that I play here on this channel is a viewer submitted deck list or archetype. The people that support my content kind of dictate what we play and when we play it. So we've got a Jeskai Singleton deck that we're going to play through one of the Singleton leagues or whatever they're called after this. And then we've got a Red-Black Frenzy deck that we're going to play this evening as well. So a couple more decks after the Lich deck before we're all done for tonight. I mean, I feel like any hand with all of my colors is just like an automatic snap keep. MTGA does have a memory leak in it as well. Oh, let's get on the Overgrown Tomb first. Arena is really elegant, and if you're familiar with me, you'll know that I don't tell Wizards of the Coast their software is elegant lightly. I'm usually very critical of their things. A lot of their things have issues, to be fair, but their Arena's not perfect, but it is the Magic video game that I personally have been waiting for a very long time, and I know many others have been as well. The Lich deck's been really sweet. We're 1-1 right now, I believe, but I definitely met. I'm pretty sure I threw the one we lost in the garbage can. If you're interested in a deck that probably loses to aggro decks but has really sweet lines of play, this is probably a deck for you. Never played Magic with Arena, loving it so far. That's awesome, Synapse. And yeah, and that's the big thing Arena can do for Magic, right? Like, bringing in so many new people that just, like, would never have touched the game previously. all 5 colors really needed? I have no idea. So, again, one of the things I kind of do here is I'm playing card for card a deck list that somebody submitted to me, so I don't really have strong thoughts or opinions on exactly what's going on here just yet. You kind of do use all the colors, because, like, you need black for Lich's Mastery, you need red and white for this. I guess the only thing you could kind of cut is blue, but no, you need blue for Mirari's Conjecture, right? Speaking of Conjecture, I think I'm just bidding that, actually. Not really looking for that at the moment. Mastermind's Acquisition. So I'll probably eat a counterspell. I think that's fine, though. Am I going to be doing more late streams? Yeah, I'm planning to do a late stream every Wednesday and every, how do I feel about just getting Carnage Tyrant here? Feel pretty good about just getting Carny T? I think I feel pretty good about just getting Carny T. I'm going to be doing every Wednesday evening and then Friday evenings as well. And tonight's viewer numbers are a little bit higher than I think I'm normally going to have because, Caleb is off. Carny party. Do I want this Conjecture? I think I want this Conjecture, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and draw this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and trophy this Dorko. Oh, I can actually Lich's Mastery this turn, right? I think I should force myself. I mean, I work hard and I'm okay at what I do, but I'm realistic about like why my numbers are what they are. So if I do this, this puts the six card in my discard pile, which means if I bin whatever's on top of my deck here, I get to flip the Azcanta guaranteed. So yeah, so I get to bin that, which flips the Azcanta, which lets me cast the Lich's Mastery, which means I can't die here. Sweet. So we got that into play. Step 1. I'm still learning what steps and how they go together in this deck. This deck's got a lot going on. Before Arena, I was too hesitant to get into Magic because I already played a few TCGs and the barrier entry for my LGS is high since it's not noob friendly. Yeah, and like that's the biggest thing that this application is going to do for the game, right? Like when someone asks you like, okay, how do you teach someone Magic? Like that's a very daunting, difficult thing to do, right? Because there's just so much going on. Whereas now you could just be like, oh, just show them Arena. That's how you teach them to play Magic. Dispersal kills us. That's funny. I hadn't thought about Dispersal. Do I just Revitalize here? I think I just Revitalize to start. Draw some cards, draw some cards. That is a Vraska's Contempt. That's going to kill that and draw some cards. Draw some cards, draw some cards. Exile your thing, draw 2 cards. Yep, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, and Magic's a really complicated game, right? So I don't think, like, anybody's teaching their friends how to play incorrectly out of malice. I think one of my favorite stories, so I learned to play Magic, my cousin and I, we taught ourselves how to play Magic reading, I think it was a 6th edition rulebook when we were 11 and 12 years old. And believe it or not, an 11 and a 12-year-old reading the rulebook, we didn't learn how to play Magic correctly, exactly. And I think the rule that was the funniest that we messed up was, we came to the conclusion that if something said return a permanent to its owner's hand, we concluded that that meant you returned a card permanently to its owner's hand, which meant we played a bunch of like boomerangs and dematerializes because they just like put cards in your opponent's hand and they could never play them again. It's a good time. It's a good time. Mono, the dematerialized meta. Alright, so that's, we've got 7 lands in play here. Did I just, like, play Carny T? I think I just, like, windmill Carny T, right? And just, like, kill them. Yeah, Carny T protects us from Dispersal off the top, that's true. I have 11 cards in my bin, and I have extra cards in my hand to discard, so I got plenty of health. Yeah, I'm a land short from Conjecture and Conjecture plus take a turn this turn. Plus, they have counterspells up here too, so like getting Carnage Tyrant down is kind of appealing when they have counterspells up. I think normally most weeks I'm gonna finish streaming about midnight, but tonight, since Caleb's not on and we've got an awesome viewer count, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I'm gonna go ahead and discard or exile my Carnage Tyrant here so he can't get that back later. This interface is miserable. Why is it so miserable? This exiling cards from your graveyard is really awkward with this card. Alright, so they have one counterspell up here potentially. I think I'm going to start with a Revitalize, looking for a card to take some extra turns here. None of those are cards that let me take extra turns. So I could still draw another card that lets me take extra turns here, right? Because I can do this Gift of Paradise onto here, and then if I hit a take extra turn, I can still do that this turn. Get to draw 3 here. This deck doesn't play Reliquary Tower because it's 5 colors, and Reliquary Tower doesn't make colors of mana. All right. I think we might be cooking with something close to gas at this point. So if I cast this, it's gonna leave me red and white mana available. So let's cast Conjecture, pick my extra turn card up. Bye, friend. All right, so definitely want this. They're probably bringing in a bunch of counter spells, so I want the Duresses. I'm pretty sure we just like board in all these can't be countered things in matches like this. I'm gonna go ahead and trim a trophy. Is it nuts to just trim? Is it nuts to just like trim Lich's Masteries in a matchup like this? I kind of feel like I'm supposed to. I have 64 cards in my deck right now. I think we just boarded, like full boarded out. I didn't full board it out last time, but I could see that being the case. Just like full Chance for Glories and Lich's Masteries out. Means I need to put 2 cards back in. Just like put like this Banefire in and no, I think I want to board the Lyra in, just like attack with it. You board out the combo against control. Okay, that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. No, you trim the glories too. And like Conjecture, you can just like Conjecture for value, right? Nature Spiral, return target permanent from your graveyard during hand. You think that's worthwhile? Better than the Settle the Wreckage, maybe? Conjecture. I could bring the last Conjecture in, just like good value card. Alright, let's do that. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We've been getting control with it game 1, but like post board they're gonna have more disruption, which makes it a lot worse, right? I think I'm gonna mulligan. I don't have any cantrips. I don't have any ramp. I don't have any of my really good camp. I guess this is a can't be countered card. Just the mana base of this deck is a work of art. I don't know if the mana base in this deck is right, and honestly, nobody else probably does either. I never stay up late on Twitch. You're pushing chat's bedtime. What's going on, Volt? But remember, all of my streams do get archived on YouTube, so youtube.com/Jeff Oglen. This will be up there along with everything else that we stream tonight, tomorrow. Thief is really, really good. Thief is really, really good. am I doing up this late? I'm going to be doing late streams every Wednesday and Friday moving forward. Maybe not quite this late on Fridays, but every Wednesday I'm going to be live from about 8:30 p.m. till at least midnight. It's about midnight now. And tonight I'm going to go a little bit extra late since it's the first night. That's unfortunate. I was going to use that Contempt to kill your Thief of Sanity. Brutal. I think I'm just bidding the Primal Tide here. I think we about to get dumpster chat. I wish there's not a way to look at my sideboard in this application, right? I'm not missing it. Oh, that's true. They put cards in our discard pile. I'm pretty obligated to just, like, head to the Space Jam here and, like, hope this kills his stuff. I don't expect this to resolve, but yeah, I'm gonna move along here. Maybe I'm supposed to just leave in all my answers, like, try not to die. These Revitalizes are pretty bad. Need 2 more cuts to get all of these in my deck. Maybe this is a little slow. Mastermind's acquisition's probably just slow. They do that. Yeah, because they're gonna have counterspells and stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Just like full turn into like 5-color control, basically. 5-color stuff. Yeah, Thief of Sanity is very, very good. I've been playing blue-black pirates with a couple of Thief of Sanity and I've really liked it. It's been a lot of fun. 5 lands and don't have all of our colors of mana. Double blue card, no blue sources, 5-lander. True classic. I feel like we have to have been getting incredibly lucky with this deck's mana base so far tonight. Alright, we're not getting thiefed. That's a good start. Do I jam Lyra? I drew Nature Spiral, so probably. Like, they counter it, I spiral it back, I play it again the following turn. She's, like, super excited to die. Wonder if they have a Doomblade, Vraska's Contempt or something like that here. They could reborn it, sure. But if they reborn her, I just like Nature Spiral, pick it up. Like, they're not guaranteed to have that. And like if they have counterspells, they need to start pushing through counterspells at some point. I actually want to keep both of these, right? And I get to play Carnage Tyrant next turn. Actually, I probably want a Nature Spiral so I can pick my chick back up, right? I probably want to try and deny them the Lyra here. Actually, I'm gonna lead on Search for Azcanta to bait a counterspell here. I think I'd rather this get countered than the Natural Spiral at this point. I feel like they have to have like a Sabotage or a Negate or something here. They didn't take the bait on the Search for Azcanta, which was good on their part. Really? Okay. Huh. That feels strange. It's like the last part of this Eldritch Reborn isn't going to do anything. Yeah, it must be Dream Eater. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They just want to like start pressuring me. You like the back of it, right, McBurr? That was a good one. One of the subs posted that, and I was like, that's really funny. I'm going to make that a permanent command. Oh, there's a thief in their bin. Oh, that's sick. That was a good... I thought this wasn't going to do anything. That was a good line from the opponent there. They got to surveil, ditch a thing, and then get the thing back. It's really powerful. The blue-black mid-range decks have felt really, really good. There's just like a 0% chance that resolves, right? So I think I just like head to the Space Jam with the Carnage Tyrant and just like hope that it works. Just like hope my big scary dinosaur is good enough. Look at how angry he is, chat. He's just like filled with his rage. Despite all his rage, he is still just a tyrant in a cage. Oh. Am I holding this up? I think I'm holding this up. Can I even hold it up? They're gonna like make me discard both my cards here. Yeah, Thief is very, very good. I think we're just up a creek without a pedal here regardless. Yeah, I agree, Velik. I feel like we're just like impossibly behind and can't win. They have 12 in play. I'm at 13. Yeah, we're gonna pack it in. All right. I mean, this deck was incredibly sweet when we got to do what we wanted to do. So when we play combo decks in Modern, I'm often hesitant to be like, these are the things you can change after playing like 3, 4, 5 matches with the deck, because obviously this deck has a lot of things going on, and I don't really want to suggest changes to something that has as many things going on as this deck. So if you're looking for something that's really neat and kind of outside the box, you should definitely check this out. We had sweet combo turns where you take a bunch of turns and then kill people with Banefire out of the sideboard. If you didn't see the deck go off, you'll be able to catch the replay on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/FHogan. That'll be up there later tomorrow. It was really neat. I think you're probably going to struggle against control decks and tempo decks. I think you're probably going to struggle with decks that get under you. But if you expect to play against a bunch of green-black decks that are right in the middle of the spectrum, and you want something really sweet, this is... Cut, board the Weatherlight for Plains and the Singleton Greed pile. Sounds good, Brecken. All right. So we're gonna